My name is Eric. I'm a multimillionaire entrepreneur, 15 years of experience, grew my first company 8 figures, and it only takes me 8 hours a month to manage. Here I am vacationing with my girlfriend in St. Petersburg. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so we're going Emirates business class, which is her first time doing Emirates business class. We are here on the terrace of the Grand Hotel Europe, which is pretty grand, but not as grand as the Lot Moscow. That thing spoiled us. And very flat city. You can kind of see it just kind of goes on and on. We just got here by train. It was about 4 hours. Almost missed it, but we made it. Just gonna have some tea and read, and then we're gonna go out for dinner. Tomatoes and cucumbers, chicken liver, and a salad. Okay, trying the chicken liver. Gotta have pickles. First thing, this is a meat pie. Steak. We had to have a dance party during our dessert, but now we get to eat it. Woo-hoo! So this is the white night. It's basically 10:30 at night, and there's still, you can see the sky is still glowing. Crazy, because basically St. Petersburg, the way it is in the world, it just, during the months of July and some of June, the sun does set, but the glow is so strong. And we went to this amazing restaurant, had a lot of good food. Look at that. That is their cathedral they are known for. It is massive and stunning. We are walking off desserts because we did work out today and stretched and did all the good things. And then we ate a bunch of protein and cucumbers and tomatoes. Everything here is with tomatoes and cucumbers, and we are walking to burn it off. Traditional Russian breakfast, hearty bread with low-fat sour cream and red caviar and smoked salmon and serniki. We are at the Hermitage Museum. It's a beautiful palace and got a ton of sculptures. So we're gonna do the audio guide and see what it's about. The main thing I enjoy about vacation is honestly not having much on the calendar. There's only a couple things I have to do today. Walk 15,000 steps, which I'm tracking with Whoop. And I need to do one workout, which takes 45 minutes and I kind of enjoy anyway. It's a great ritual that we do together before dinner. The hardest part for me is the eating. I don't drink alcohol. Been 600 days almost no drinking, but I like my desserts. I like my sweetness. And there's this mentality when you're on vacation where you're like, hey, I'm not gonna be here again. I should enjoy that cake for breakfast and for dinner. But I think with our walking workouts, it's not as bad. This is a beautiful room. But that was my takeaway. And ironically, Miriam's like, wow, this is a very busy, productive day for me. And I'm like, this is my non-productive day. I wake up when I want, have a late breakfast, take my time, read my book, a fiction book that has nothing to do with business or work. It just allows me to recharge. The other thing is it's quite hot. So avoiding the heat during the key hours is also nice too. This museum hits that job well. So that's my little takeaway. Also, when you travel, I have travel light. I literally have a carry-on, a little pack and a little side pack, so I can just record, make fun content, and enjoy and eat and eat and eat. So one thing I'd like to share about the lifestyle, I think that people might be curious about, is a lot of the things that you experience. I think when you have a little bit of success is, how can I enjoy this, doing the things? How can I use money to save time on things I don't want to do? Or if I have to do something, how can I do it in the most enjoyable way possible? A lot of it is like, what are the little hacks? Why go business when you can go economy, when you go first class? They all just get you from point A to point B. So I think that's the thing that I'm learning on my journey is like, what's going to make it more enjoyable? Because life is short. And there's this book, Die with Zero, and the idea is basically like, what can you do to enjoy it as you go through it? The hard grind that I've been doing and continue to do for 15 years and help my clients, also hit their goals so they can go to vacation carefree. I have no meetings on my calendar. I haven't used my laptop at all. I don't need to check my email except to find out tickets or booking reservations that my assistant takes care of on a Google document. What can I do to make it easier, a little smoother? You just make it better little by little. So when you get on the trip, my agenda, as I said earlier, it's carefree. So that's the big tip when you're traveling and your day is so focused and productive at home. That's what I do. You know what? You have to play around. I've had vacations where every day a.m. doing something, and others where it's more carefree. I like the carefree ones. Less is more. You don't need to go to all the nice restaurants. You don't need to go to all the nice places. Just whatever you feel like and be fluid, but without decision fatigue. Everything's optional. Enjoy it. So honestly, I'm mostly here just to smile and enjoy Miriam because this is our first trip in honor of my birthday. A little bit just experiencing this incredible culture. I am part Russian, but I don't know much about Russian culture. The money situation is ridiculously challenging. Bring cash. Don't rely on cards. We've been having moments where I'm a successful guy and I'm broke. I can't buy anything or spend any money. I have very little cash, and then boom, suddenly a transfer works out, and now we're flush with cash and can do whatever we want. We're in a beautiful cafe called Literati Cafe, where Pushkin, the famous Russian author, was said to have been here, and he has a famous story called Eugene Onegin. It's a love story, very dramatic, adapted into an opera, movie, TV shows. So we have been learning about that thanks to ChatGPT, which is actually very useful.
Well, thanks to me, not ChatGPT.
Well, no,
I told you this story.
ChatGPT helped remind of the story, but Miriam knew the person, and ChatGPT assisted. Yeah. So here we are in the hotel gym. Another important travel hack, at least for me, is to always do my lifting workout. I train with Mo, my trainer, and I just train on my own. I'm not quite as strict as he is. I don't write down everything because frankly, I don't like writing everything. That's kind of his job. I do the workouts. So far, we've been in Russia for one travel day, and then let's say we had a travel day there, and then 2 more nights in Moscow, and then we had 1 night in St. Petersburg. So this is our 5th day of travel, because whenever you have a travel day, it's kind of hard to hit that workout. But honestly, it's a key part of the day. Like I said earlier, it has to happen. She's on the treadmill. So feeling good, feeling pumped. And for food and diet, breakfast has been a little bit tricky. There's so many delicious pastries and cakes I just want to try here, and had a very intended protein focus. They do a lot of smoked and cured fish. Do that. Do egg whites. As long as I get at least 40 grams of protein there. We had a really nice lunch at the Literati Cafe, which you showed you earlier. Got a little smoked salmon. Again, a lot of omega-3 fatty acids this trip with those fish. And then for dinner, I can kind of go and have fun and walk and feel good about everything, even though the desserts are probably what's putting me a little bit over the edge. So the goal is maybe save the dessert for dinner-ish, but it's so hard when you're at that buffet. Buffets are my weakness. You got to experience honey cake. I already took a bite out of it. Little hotel room action, and these almond cookies, and this feast that we just devoured, absolutely delicious. We got our chamomile tea, and I'm gonna eat some honey cake live on camera. It's a cake made out of these layers of, I guess, it's like a light cake with a whipped cream. It's good, but it's not amazing. I've had better letto and marina malt, which is phenomenal. All right, so how do you enjoy these and not go crazy? Serniki with sour cream and jam, pancake with honey and blueberries. Here's the key, okay? You eat protein first, and you get egg whites and a little bit of light chicken or ham to get full. Then you have your sweets. Now here's another thing, you end with fruit. If you end with sugar, I always want sugar. If you end with fruit and the fiber, it just feels more filling, and that's my little hack. Our last full day in St. Petersburg. We chilled the evening before, had a little room service, and watched a Russian movie called Onegin, starring Ralph Fiennes, 1999.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It's a kind of a tragic love story based off of a very, very famous Russian novel by the author Pushkin. And now we're walking to enjoy the city and digest another epic Russian breakfast.
And he's saying so many times spasiba.
And I say
So polite.
spasiba everywhere. Dobre utro. Da, нет, spasiba. Day 3, and we did a little bit of shopping. I got these new Gucci shades. We've got some beautiful shades as well. And we got some perfume, and we're trying to maybe grab a necklace as well. But the challenge is the rubles, because here's how it works. I send dirham to her. She has contact in Dubai, who sends rubles to her Russian debit card here. That's the only way we can pay. International links don't work. Nothing else works. So Russian's amazing, except for the money is a little bit of a challenge, but we make it work. We made it to the top. Check out this view. This is the St. Isaac Cathedral, one of the largest domed cathedrals in the world. A lot of steps downward. 9:30 at night, last day. Look at, I got this little pendant. I'll show you right here. Check it out. It's like a little gladiator thing. Little souvenir from Russia. It's insane because everyone is still walking around. Everyone is still enjoying it. It feels like it's 3 p.m. and it's almost 9:30 night in Dubai. I'd probably be in bed by now, but it's the last night, so we got to do, and I got us a little surprise. You want to tell what the surprise is?
We go business class back. This one.
Yeah, so we're going Emirates business class, which is her first time doing Emirates business class. I've done it once or twice, and it's awesome. It's a late flight, 11 p.m., so we still have we have a full day ahead of us, really. And we're going to go to the Peterhof Fortress. But for now, we're staying up a little bit late to go to the canals. And we like this mall. It's called the DLT. DLT. All right, time for the canal ride. Yeah, private boat. I've definitely had an amazing trip so far, and it's coming to an end tomorrow. The next leg of the journey is off to France, but we have a good day tomorrow to just kind of get stuff done. A lot of challenges on this trip, surprisingly. Something I learned is we went through health issues where I was sick, she was sick. We had financial issues where we could not get our American dollars here. We had to cash out rubles. It's a nightmare. If you don't bring cash, you're really in trouble in Russia because they only accept Russian credit cards with Russian rubles. Foreign cards mean nothing, and there's no ATM to get foreign cash. But you know what? We just problem solved it and made a joke out of it and just moved forward. We got through very, very well, and I'm very happy with it all. Our last meal, some pizza and salad with this beautiful outdoor weather. The final dessert, mine, hers. Look how big it is. Mine, hers. So we splurged, little surprise business class upgrade, some fresh orange juice. You get a lot of space. With business class, you have a very large screen right here and a menu. We get like a full menu, 3-course meal and snacks whenever we want. The seat, so this seat goes all the way back. And you can see I have a lot of space between us. Reading lamp, cords, thousands of TV shows and movies. But the best part is how it goes all the way back. You get this cool little like Bulgari like kit with like toothbrush and everything. And it's only a 6.5 hour flight, but it's 11 p.m. and we arrive at 7 something a.m. This is the only seat we're really gonna get. So gotta go big.